family. So you're out there camping down in southern Florida, right? Campfire is crackling, coffee is warming up, it's quiet like it's supposed to be. Birds are up in the air doing their thing. The wind is moving through the trees, and then out of nowhere, what do you hear? A thump. You think it's a branch. Then another thump. And all of a sudden, somebody says, hold on a minute. You know how black people do it. Wait up. Hold it. Was that a lizard? Yep, it was. So if you're camping down in Florida and you see iguanas falling from the trees, you're not dreaming. It is actually happening. And here is the reason why. One day, it's 85 degrees. Folks are wearing flip-flops and nothing could ever go wrong, right? Then the next day, temperature drops overnight and social media is flooded with people screaming. The iguanas are falling from the trees. And as wild as that sounds, it is actually true. So here's what's really going on. Iguanas are cold-blooded reptiles. That means their body temperature depends on the environment that is around them. Now, keep in mind, when temperatures drop below 40, their bodies slow down to protect them, right? Their muscles stiffen up, they lose their grip, and what happens? Gravity does the rest. So they fall. Not because they're sick, not because they're dead, like some people thought that they were. I'm so sorry. They'll be laying there stiff as a board, looking like a decoration somebody left behind. I mean, it's a funny sight. But here's the important part. Once the sun comes up, things warm back up. Many of those iguanas wake right back up like nothing ever happened, okay? Some of them might be dead, but most of them wake right back up, which is why wildlife officials tell you people every single year, don't touch them. Not like these people right here. Yeah. Now, the same iguana that you thought was frozen solid can come back to life with claws, teeth, and a pissed off mood. That's why you don't want to touch one, all right? Here's another twist. Iguanas aren't even supposed to be in Florida like that, right? They are native to Central and South America and the Caribbean, all right? So over the years, they got introduced to us through the exotic pet trade, which is why people are so pissed with them all the time. And through accidental release and Florida's warm climate, they feel right at home. Why not? Climb a tree. It's warm outside. They've been eating. This is the thing. They've been eating landscaping. They dig tunnels, damage seawalls, multiplying like them jokers are paying rent. And then when the cold snap hits, nature steps in and says, all right, hold on a second. Everybody slow down. So they do. And this is why you'll see wildlife agencies putting out warnings that sound crazy anywhere else in the country. Watch out for falling iguanas. Other states deal with snow, ice, blackouts, you name it. Florida, on the other hand, we deal with looking up in the trees like, please don't let a lizard fall on my head today. And if you're camping and you're RVing in Florida during one of these cold snaps, it hits different, literally. You're outside, already close to nature, already thinking you've seen it all until nature reminds you. Florida is undefeated when it comes to weird. So if you wake up and see an iguana laying by your campsite, don't poke it, don't try to move it, and for God's sake, don't be a hero and try to pick it up. Let the sun do its job. Florida will warm up and the iguana will recover. I promise you. Life will go on like it never happened. Because in Florida, winter is not about snow. It's about survival for both humans and the reptiles. This is Crazy Keon, and I hope you learned something today. If you did and you laughed a little bit with me, share this episode so people to know why iguanas are falling from the sky. And remember, when it gets cold in Florida, always look up because you never know what's coming down. This is Crazy Keon, and you have been Hanging with the Hazes.